Hello everybody, this is the first video of a whole series I'm gonna upload on rebuilding my 2003 Jaguar S-Type 4.2 V8 Sport. To join me at this adventure and get informed as soon as a new part of this video diary is online, please subscribe, and if doing so, don't forget to also activate the bell notification. I purchased this car at a very low mileage in 2008, put around 100,000 more miles on it, and it always served me well until some parts broke. I broke even more parts, and at the end, due to a cracked windshield and failing xenon headlamps, it did no longer pass through the yearly checkup every car has to undergo here in Austria. I had to decide between investing thousands to get all these issues fixed and changing to another car. I ended up with my E-Class, but kept this car in a parking garage. A few months later I tried to start it up, but it didn't idle properly and there was smoke all around, and this time I decided not to touch it anymore until I have the time and the money to do a full rebuild. Now, more than 6 years later, still no time, still no money left, but I'm getting old. I told myself now or never, so I rented this garage, and here we go. Getting the car into this garage was quite a pain, because the rear axle is stuck thanks to a dead battery and the electric parking brake. So I had to hire a towing company to pull the car out of the parking garage with some special car, load it onto a big truck and bring it here. The guy unloaded right in front of the garage and then told me, come on, let's push the car inside together. I said to him, no, we can't push the car inside because the rear axle is stuck, you know. He answered, no, sorry, no one told me. I mentioned, don't you have skates to get inside? He said no skates on his car. So the car was raised with the crane at the front, and we managed to get it in 1.5 hours of work by putting paper and liquid soap under both of the rear wheels. That's why the car ended up in this weird position right next to the door, and today's first task is to get it away from here. Therefore, I had to invest in 4 of these car skates. I have linked them for you below. You may have noticed I only used 2 of these skates. That's not because I'm going for the challenge. The other 2 simply were delivered without the hydraulic filling and I couldn't use them. So if you purchase them, make sure they are filled before you use them, and also make sure they fit to your car. Mine has 17-inch wheels and they barely fit it underneath, so it may come close with 18 and maybe impossible to use them with 19 or 20-inch wheels. I tell you folks, this was a pain, and it wouldn't have been possible to push around this car with flat front tires. So I went to a near gas station, left my identity card there and borrowed an air pump, which saved my day. Today's second big goal would have been to unlock the trunk, simply because the battery is dead. The battery is sitting inside the trunk. Since I own this car, I've never been able to unlock the trunk with the key. I don't know why. And finally, there are no jumper points in engine compartments of Jaguars. So what to do, and why is the trunk open now? I watched quite a few YouTube videos on this topic. One suggests to use contacts inside the fuse box. the other one to remove the passenger side wheel well to access contacts underneath there. And I also found a tutorial how to remove the car's back seat to access the trunk and pull an emergency latch mounted there. Of course, this is a European car, and obviously people don't get trapped inside the trunks here, so there is no emergency latch, and I'm happy not to have tried this. I didn't follow any of these instructions, but instead purchased this battery charger equipped with an adapter that connects to the car's CGAR jack. Yesterday I plugged everything in as a preparation for today's video. I turned the ignition to second position, played around with the button that normally opens the trunk, but no click occurred, and the display here on the charger said battery can't be charged. So I was very disappointed, left the car, was standing here beside the table, putting the charger back into the box. Then I turned my head to the right and I saw the trunk was open. I don't know when, I don't know why. Maybe the charger has induced just enough voltage into the system that the trunk opened, but I don't know. 1 second, I thought about closing it again to demonstrate this today, but hey, I'm not crazy, maybe it wasn't the charger, maybe somebody else helped me. Work done. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're interested in the progress of my project, consider subscribing. I'm also thankful for any of your input, so don't hesitate to leave a comment below. Goodbye.